Hey, how's it going? This is Josh from Books by Josh, and this is the first episode of a new series, Five Things. So, what is five things? Five things you need to know before writing a book. So let's get started. Number one, writing a book is not easy. I know there's tons of YouTube videos out there that say, hey, you could put out a book in a week. You can make all this money by writing thousands of words in a couple hours. You can write 10,000 words in a day. Well, don't believe the hype because I write an hour about 700 words, and sure, I could write 5,000 words in a day, but you're gonna burn yourself out. Try to stick to between 1,000 to 2,000 words a day when I write. But it's not easy because you also have to edit the book. You have to do a lot more than just write the book. Anybody could put words to paper, but that doesn't make it a story. So when people tell you, hey, you finished your book yet? Tell them, hey, it's a process. It's not done overnight. Rome wasn't built in the night, and neither is a book. Number two, you might not make even a dime on this book. What do I mean? Well, like I said, writing a book's not easy, and making money writing a book isn't easy if you self-publish. Why do I say this? Because I've read books on publishing books, and I published a book myself. And sure, you can make money publishing the book, but it's not guaranteed. Maybe you don't have the right target audience. Maybe you didn't market the book. If you don't market the book, no one's going to read the book. And that's the whole thing. You have to market your book and market yourself. You can't just put your book on Amazon, on Kobo, on iTunes, Apple Books, whatever, Google Play Books. Expect it to sell. Because if you don't sell it, no one's going to sell it for you. And number three, you have to give it your all. You can't half-ass it. What do I mean? Well, writing a book's not easy, as I said multiple times, and if you don't enjoy what you're doing, or if you're not giving your all, you're not going to finish. Think about it. If you're just writing a book to make a quick dollar, when the going gets tough, you're not going to get going because your heart's not in it. And I often say that my first book, I finished the last half in 2 weeks, but I wrote for about 16 hours a day to finish that book. And it's has to do with your heart, how much you're willing to want it. So if you had the wrong why, as I often say in my podcast, you won't want it as much and you're probably going to quit halfway through. Number four, editing is a necessity. What do I mean editing is a necessity? There are thousands of books on Amazon published every couple hours. And most of them don't edit. And if you read these books, you see simple mistakes such as a person had twins, one boy, one girl, and throughout the book they reference to it being two daughters. It might not seem like a big deal, but a lot of people care about things like that and they stop reading the book because of inconsistencies like that. Or I'm not talking about grammar, I'm talking about loose ends that make no sense. The character left their phone in their room and went to a crime scene and then they're taking pictures with their phone. Like, what? They left it in their room, but now they're taking pictures. Things like that make the story unflow. If the story does not flow, readers won't read it. And number five, one book is not enough. What do I mean one book is not enough? Well, if you publish one book and think you're an author, more power to you, but one book isn't going to change the way you live. You won't be a one-hit wonder. You want to be a successful author, you have to publish multiple books. Because when you publish more books, people buy your older books. Because they're like, hey, I like this person's writing. Oh my God, they have these books that they published before this one. Let me go check them out. Things like that happen. It's like Apple. They made the phone. One phone wasn't enough, and the year after they create another phone and another phone. You have to publish a book very often. Maybe once every year, two a year, things like that, because you build an audience. If you have one book, that's great. But if everyone reads that one book, then what happens? Your income stops. You have no audience if everybody in the world read your book. J.K. Rowling. 7 Harry Potter books because she had to make more than one book. And after completing this series, she made The Cursed Child. And that's the thing. You can't be satisfied with 1 or 2 books. You have to keep writing until you can't write no more. Stephen King has all the money in the world, but he still writes books. Why? Because he loves writing. And that goes back to number 3. You have to give it your all. You have to love what you do. You have to love the craft. That's it. That's 5 things to know before writing a book. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Take care. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.